What's up, guys? Inigami here, and guess who's finally got corrupted and has to do a voiceover? That's right, this guy's. I just came back from PAX East, so my voice is still recovering a little bit, so apologies for the sound. Otherwise, let's go through Chaos Difficulty Brook Coliseum on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. Round 1 is versus Franky. We're going to be using a Carrot Friend Captain because there is going to be percent damage reduction on the final stage. Now, the percent damage reduction isn't too bad, or rather Franky only has 2.6 million hit points, so you could totally burst him down using a better team like a 6+ Luffy captain, Katakuri captain, stuff like that. Heck, you can use like a Law and L team and just blast right through with that, but we're going to be using a Carrot team and a Law captain of our own. Now, a lot of the characters on this team are made so that way they'll be fine if they get swapped as your captain. Croc would be ideal to swap as the captain because on stage 4, one of your subs is randomly going to become your captain for 5 turns. Now, you don't really get to stall very long with Carrot Captain. Remember, Carrot's little Sulong transformation is going to be counting down the entire time you're doing the island, so you can't take the time to stall out that captain swap while you're running through. If you have a Legend Sanji, version 1 Sanji, you could jump him as you get out of stage 3, so that way you avoid that captain swap. Or you can use a character like Coliseum Pika, who swaps into your captain, so that way you counter that swap during your turn. So either one of those methods will work. Carrot's just a little bit faster to run through, so that makes it a little bit easier. Shanks will help us kill this stage 4. We got Usopp and Chopper. They both have about 1 million hit points. They're going to swap captains for 5 turns, cut health by 30%, give you all empty orbs, and rewind all specials by 2 turns. Now, Law will help get us our specials back. We used Law special. I miscounted, so I don't get to use my Rayleigh special here, but you could also use that Rayleigh special and then burst down both of these characters potentially on this turn. Croc happened to become my captain, which is extra great. But if you do not, or if you're not able to kill both of these on the same turn, you definitely want to kill Usopp first, because on turn 1, Usopp's going to do something randomly bad. I've had him poison before, I've had him cut health, I've had him despair and bind our captains, so kill Usopp turn 1 so you don't have to worry about any of that. Chopper won't do anything bad until you get him below 50%, which is when he'll blow away 2 random sailors for 2 turns. So take out Chopper whenever you can. Since I have my specials back, I could use my Shank special and my Rayleigh special to get things done. I'm also stalling an extra turn here because I forgot that Carrot reduces my cooldowns of my characters, so I could have just pushed forward on that turn. But if you get through this a little bit faster, install a few turns on Chopper, or if you have the health too, you can get your team back even without a swapping captain. Franky has 2.6 million hit points, prevents debuffs, gets percent damage reduction, which for 99 turns, so you're not really going to be removing that. Carrot Captain, make sure she's still transformed, so I still have Sulong Carrot here at this stage. Gonna get burned for 1500 damage every single perfect, but remember that if you kill something on the turn that you hit all of your... if you kill something and beat the stage, burn won't affect you, so you'll be fine. You can get your health as low as you want. We're going to pop out our specials. We got a little affinity boost, got a little type boost, got a little orb boost, got that Shank boost going on, and we'll be able to kill him very, very easily. Franky attacks for 9,000 damage a turn. He has 25,000 defense. On turn 1, he'll attack for 85,000 damage, and he'll bind all of your orbs for 10 turns, and if you leave him alive below 20%, he'll attack you for 200,000 damage. So definitely avoid that below 20%. Now all you have to do is hit all your perfects. You don't even have to hit all your perfects. You'll destroy him very easily, no matter which captain you have swapped as well. Croc just makes things the easiest if he becomes your captain. Round 2 is gonna be versus Zoro. Zoro, I'd say it's probably a little bit easier than round 1, but our secret weapon is gonna be Raid Boss Big Mom. So we're gonna be using a Luffy friend captain. We're gonna be using a Ace captain, Enel, Robin and Zoro each going to take care of one of the debuffs on the final stage because there's going to be damage threshold, there's going to be attack down, and there's going to be silence. Hey, Robin gets rid of silence, Zoro gets rid of attack damage threshold, and Enel gets rid of attack down. Stage 4 with Sanji and Shirahoshi. Sanji has a bunch of defense. His defense is going to go up to 125,000. And Shirahoshi's just going to run away. He has about 1.5 million hit points, so we're going to try to have our Big Mom special twice kill Sanji. So if you have any health boosting sailors, or no, health boosting support units, want to slap those on so we can get a little bit more health. So our first Linlin special is going to do about 1 million damage. Our second Linlin special is going to do about 500,000 damage, which should kill our Sanji and hopefully leave him not alive with any hit points after that. You can also use a Big Mom special. If your health is low enough, you can use 2 Big Mom specials and then follow that up with activating your Luffy and attacking. But if you do that, you gotta make sure you get those 3 hits off, so that way you can get the better Luffy on the next stage. So be very careful if you are gonna go down that route. So we're gonna get rid of... Can we kill them both? Yeah, we can kill them both, that's fine. Kill you and you. I want to keep my health full. There's Sanji. He's gonna boost his defense to 125,000. He's gonna boost his attack. He's going to prevent all debuffs, and he's going to heal at the end of each turn. Shirahoshi's going to run away. 1.5 million hit points, attacks for 7,500 a turn, although it's really like 9,000. We're going to use Big Mom once. Boom. A little over 1 million. Big Mom twice. A little over 500k. Perfect. Make sure we have at least down to 1 turn special since we don't attack, so that way our specials are actually ready. Got that attack down. We're going to start with Zoro's special, or we're going to start with Robin's special to get over our silence. Zoro and Robin. Zoro has 3 million hit points. Robin has 1.1 million hit points. They are going to silence our shit for 10 turns. We're going to get rid of the damage threshold. We're going to get rid of attack down. We do have affinity boost for our driven characters, so our Enel is actually our strongest hitting character on this team. And we're going to end on Ace so we get all those pretty strength orbs. So we're going to start with our quick characters, our lowered affinity boost here. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I guess I could have just done Enel and then went over here. It's fine. You got enough damage to kill them both. Cool. Just remember that affinity boost so that Enel is actually like way stronger than the rest. Finally, versus Brook. Brook is a huge pain in the butt. He's got a lot of very annoying effects that we're going to have to be dealing with. And I would highly recommend just doing it on the underground difficulty. Don't do the chaos difficulty Brook unless you're using a rare recruit team that has a lot of good stuff on it, which I will be showcasing a few of after this team. But if you're a free-to-play player and you don't have the powerhouse money characters, that being like good money, not like powerhouse characters, then you're going to have a pretty bad time with the chaos difficulty. This team is going to barely beat it, and we're going to have to reset a few times, and there's a chance that we just, if we get a tandem orb on our characters on the final stage, then we just won't be able to beat it with this team. So there's a lot of RNG required in trying to beat it with this, and we're just going to have to cross our fingers and hope everything goes great. We are using a Luffy friend captain. We are going to be using support Zoro, a support raid boss Zoro on our Shiryu. Very important to have there. That is something that you definitely need, because support Zoro is going to, on the final stage, give us a 1.3 times affinity boost for slashers. So that is going to let us barely kill Brook that first time around while one of our characters is binded. So pay very close attention that your Shiryu as a slasher has that support Zoro on him. Now we also are going to try to keep our health as high as possible, because we're going to have to be doing quite a bit of stalling. Pinch healing on your Luffy friend captain is going to be very nice to have. Everyone else, you want to have full cotton candies on, especially that Shiryu and that Dofi. You're going to need full attack cotton candies on both of those in order to get out of here spick and span. Shiryu's special has to be ready by stage 3. Remember that Luffy is not boosted by our ship, and Kuma is not boosted by our ship as well, so their attacks are pretty low. So you generally want to start your attacks with Luffy and Kuma. Kuma also not being boosted by Linlin. We also are going to be looking for some recovery orbs while we go through these things. Not super important that we get recovery orbs, but it will help out just a little bit. Kuma has to be in this position. You want your team to be in this same layout that I have right here. Shiryu and Pika could be swapped, but besides that, Kuma you want here underneath your Linlin, and Shiryu and Pika adjacent to him. Important to have him on those spots. We're going to use Shiryu's special here to kill everyone around Nami. Get that % damage reduction. You can use your Pika now, you can use your Pika later. I'm going to prefer to use my Pika now. And have that Pika captain damage reduction stacked with your % damage reduction. And then we're just going to try to heal up as much as we can. Look for some recovery orbs. Hope to get a little bit of good luck with our recovery orbs. And stall out that paralysis and the end of turn damage on this stage. Once your health gets low enough, remember that Luffy does have pinch healing, so you can try to get some pinch healings off with Luffy. Otherwise, don't try to hit greats, since you might accidentally hit perfects with the Dofi ship whenever you get a recovery orb on those characters. So if you have a recovery orb, just hit the good. Don't risk accidentally losing that to a perfect. Just gonna take that little bit of heals. And punch for whatever damage you got while it's there. We're going to be killing Nami whenever our blowaway character is on 1 turn after our paralysis is gone. If you want to be extra risky, you could try to kill her with a matching orb on Linlin. Whenever you have like 1 turn of paralysis right here. So you could try to kill Nami right here. Don't believe she does anything super dangerous below 20%. It looks like she just keeps up with her same pattern below 20%, so you could try to push it forwards here. If you get the kill. Otherwise, without that kill, we're going to have to take another round because she's going to blow away someone again. We're going to get that pinch healing off of the Luffy. And look for a recovery orb without dying. Try to keep our health a little bit high because we are going to have to take a hit from Luffy. And now that our blowaway character is on 1 turn, get that next pinch healing on Luffy. And then go forward. Our orb's not mattering at this point. Against Luffy, 3.3 million hit points, prevents delay. Going to get 3 turns of % damage reduction. Gun Despera's for 7 turns and make all color orbs count as badly matching for 3 turns. And of course clear all buffs. We're going to take 1 hit from Luffy. We're going to use Linlin special first. And then we're going to use Dofi special. Pay very close attention to order. Has to be in this same order because Dofi special is going to shuffle our orbs. Now if you get lucky, you could get a recovery orb on one of like Dofi or Kuma or Luffy, which would be nice. And finally, we're going to end on Kumi, who's going to give us 3 adjacent orbs into recovery orbs, which will count as matching thanks to Linlin Captain. And we're going to not push Luffy below 50%, because below 50%, Luffy's going to attack us for a ton of damage and burn us. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's a health cut and burn. So I am sure. He's going to cut our health and burn us if you get him below 50%. So going to attack here. Get that pinch healing. Gonna hit 1 perfect, gonna hit a perfect here, and then we're going to not hit that last perfect. Pika being the 5th person, that 2nd matching orb in our attack. After that, use Dofi's ship for the 2nd turn of burst. Attack in that same, or in the correct order now. Ending on Pika. Doing about 2 million damage out of Luffy's 3.3 million hit points. On the final stage, you're going to hope to not get a recovery orb on any of your characters. And if your character gets binded just like that, you're going to have to reset the game. So we're going to have to be, we're paying very, very close attention, looking at the Shiryu and the Dofi, if either one of those characters gets binded, reset the game immediately. Ideally, your Kuma gets binded since he's the weakest character on your team. Pika should be okay. You should be able to get away with Pika being binded. But if your Kuma gets binded, that's ideal. Shiryu or Dofi, you have to reset. So you have a 50% chance of being able to beat this stage. And of course, if you have a Tandem Orb on any of these characters, or if you have a Tandem Orb on either your Int characters, that is immediately a no-no because those will not count as matching orbs for your team. So we're going to reset here a few times, and hopefully we'll be able to actually beat it. Okay, our Kuma is binded. All of our Int and side characters are going to get silenced for 50 turns. We're going to get that affinity boost on Dofi and on Shiryu, so that's going to be good. We're going to use our Luffy to give us matching orbs and that chain boost and that orb boost. And we are... Oh, I'm sorry, just on Shiryu, not on Dofi and Shiryu, just slashers for that Zoro. We're going to attack. We're going to... we're gonna win, right? We're gonna attack, we're gonna win, we're gonna win, we're gonna attack, we're gonna attack, we're gonna win. Hit all your perfects, let's go. Okay, whoops, you actually only have a 1 of 4 chance on beating the stage with this team, because apparently you're going to need to have that 1 extra combo hit with that Kuma, so spoilers, I died there. If you get your Pika binded, that team works. Incredibly difficult team, obviously. You only have a 1 in 4 chance of pulling it off, but there really isn't a better free-to-play option. I would highly recommend farming this on underground difficulty unless you have that 6+ Luffy or Katakuri, or you can use a team such as this one. The double Luffy team takes care of everything as long as you hit all your perfects on that final stage. You don't have to worry about orbs. You don't have to worry about who gets binded. This team works out great. But if you don't have a team like this, highly recommend you just farm it on the underground difficulty. Underground difficulty, remember, costs only 20 stamina to run, has about a 40% drop rate, so it's not too bad. It just takes you a little bit more time to run an island twice over there. Although you can use a way faster team, so it might even be easier and faster. You just lose out on like some Forbidden Tomes and Cotton Candies. Anyways, guys, this team is going to run out. I've been Zenigami. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry I didn't actually get to end that team properly. Y'all stay beautiful.